What's up, everybody? This is John Raymond coming to you from my workshop space here in Bloomington, Indiana, where I teach at Indiana University, Jacobs School of Music. And I thought today I would use this opportunity in this video to talk about burnout in music school. I've experienced it on both ends of the equation, as a student in a music school and now even as a teacher at a music school. And sadly, I think it's one of the things that a lot of us experience in some way, shape, or form when we get in these environments. And certain things I think have to deal with just the natural ups and downs of what it means to be human. But certain things also are a direct result of the demands of what happens in a music school situation. So I want to offer us 5 suggestions that I think can be things to think about as you're dealing with burnout or you want to prevent yourself from experiencing it, to hopefully help you navigate those moments with a little more ease and care, and hopefully come out of those moments stronger and not weaker. So first things first, I think in order to avoid or prevent music school burnout, first you have to be taking care of yourself. I know that sounds really simple and kind of obvious, but the reality is a lot of times we don't really take good care of our own mental or emotional or physical health. And so we get in these moments of high stress where we have a lot of things going on, a lot of deadlines to meet, and we're already not in a good place just personally, right? So a couple simple suggestions for this would be, one, to just have a good morning routine, right? And even frankly, a good bedtime routine as well, right? Don't be looking at your phone first thing when you wake up in the morning, right? Or at the end of the day when you're about to hit the pillow and go to sleep. Protect that time, right? Think about what you want the first waking moments of your day to be, to set yourself up to be in your most creative, best place that you possibly can, right? Another thing would be exercise, right? Do something where you can move your bodies. I think especially music school students, we're all guilty of being super lazy when it comes to actually moving our bodies and being active. So that can really help release a lot of those stress emotions that we experience in our body so that we can be in a better place with that. And third, with regards to taking care of yourself, get really good at time management. So many times I feel like I talk with students about how they're doing, and when we get to the heart of the issue, it's really that they're going about each day not knowing what to do with their schedule each day, when to fit in practicing or working on this kind of music for this ensemble or doing this homework for this class, or et cetera, et cetera. And if you're not good at managing your time well, you're just creating more anxiety for yourself that you have to manage on a daily, weekly basis. So focus on those things that will help take care of yourself, and I think you'll be a lot better off. Second, make sure to remind yourself on a regular basis about why you are there in the first place, right? Remind yourself why you love music. And this can be as simple as just taking a little bit of time every day to listen to something that you want to listen to. Or maybe it's transcribing the thing, not that your teacher necessarily prescribes for you, but the thing that you want to check out the most, right? Or maybe it's getting together with some other friends and just playing, right? These things are the reason why we play music. They're the reason why you are in music school in the first place. And so if you can constantly be reminding yourself, bringing yourself back to the center of why you're there in the first place, that's going to help you as you encounter those moments that are very grinding on you physically, mentally, emotionally. They're going to remind you that, no, I'm exactly where I need to be, and I can just keep taking care of myself in those ways, and I'll be cool, right? Third, I'd really recommend pursuing other projects or other things outside of class and outside of school in general, right? You have a lot of stuff to do with ensembles and lessons and classes and all the things that you're doing on a regular basis in music school. But if you don't find those passion projects that you want to invest energy and time into that get you really excited, right? Maybe it's writing some music or putting a band together, or putting a series of concerts like house shows together or something like that. Whatever it might be, whatever you're excited about, make time for those things because those things fill you up, right? So if you find that other things in music school are kind of depleting your tank, if you put your energy into the things that get you excited and the passions that you have outside of the classroom, that's going to help fill that tank back up. Fourth, and this is kind of a tough one, but be careful not to expect or hope that music school be something that it can't be. Okay? So many times, I think students want their teachers to know them intuitively and be able to read everything that they need at every given moment, right? Or they want every ensemble or every class to fit exactly what they are wanting in that very moment, right? And the reality is, even with the best teachers, the best classes, the best ensembles that you can possibly have, they might not meet you exactly where you're at any given moment, right? There's not this utopian environment out there anywhere in the world at any music school where things are perfect, right? Now, that doesn't mean to say that we as faculty and you guys as students shouldn't want to make the environment in a music school the best we possibly can, because we obviously all want to do that. We want to keep working to make it this beautiful, thriving environment for everybody involved. But if you have this expectation or hope that it's this perfect thing that it can never be, you're always going to be let down, and you're always going to find that music school is going to burn you out in a certain way that it doesn't really need to, right? So what I'd recommend here for this is simply this. Wherever you are, whatever school that you're at, whoever you're studying with, whatever your classes or ensembles are like, learn from every moment that you can, every teacher, every student that you're around, every situation that you're in. If you're always trying to learn from each of these little moments that happen throughout your days and your weeks, even if they're not always the best moments, you're going to be growing and learning all the time, and that keeps you inspired. That keeps you from having to go through these burnout moments because you're always learning, you're always growing, you're always getting better, right? Does that mean it's going to always be easy? Absolutely not. It's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging, but it won't break you, right? And last but not least, what I think can really help you avoid music school burnout is to get a group of people around you, a small group of people that can be your support system, that can be your lifeline. If you have people that you can be vulnerable with, who can carry your burdens and you can carry theirs, that's going to help you when the times get tough and you feel that burnout creeping in. You can rely on those people to hold you up, and you'll hold each other up together in those moments, right? That support system is, to me, one of the most beautiful parts about the music environment that we live in academia, right? You get to know these people super well that you're around, both students and teachers, and they become your lifeline. They become your support. They become some of your best friends, your best mentors, and the people that shape your lives ultimately for years to come, right? So find these people. That will really help you avoid those moments of burnout and deal with them better when you have them. So I hope all of these ideas can help you in your time in music school, that you can avoid burnout, or at the very least, if you sense it coming on, these ideas and strategies can help you navigate those times with more clarity, with more ease, and that you can ultimately thrive even amidst hard situations that you're encountering. If you like this video or if it resonates with you, please like it or share it with anybody that you think would benefit from it. It always helps this reach more people as well. And feel free to subscribe to the channel as well, and there'll be more stuff like this coming out in the near future. Thanks so much. Take care, everybody.